In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make these adorable little bird's nest book tabs, and charms. These are going to be great for all kinds of projects. You can use them on book pages, you can use them as tabs, you can use them on pockets, on the fronts of journals, with collaging, all types of things. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I made these sweet and adorable little bird nest book charms. Stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Christy at the Paper Lion. Hope you guys are doing great this afternoon or evening. I just wanted to come and show you guys a quick little project that I'm doing. This one is called my Bird's Nest Charm and Dangle. And look at this. Isn't that so cute? It's supposed to be reminiscent of things that you might find in a bird's nest. And I'm going to be using a bunch of supplies. As you can see, it's not really a bunch, but it's mostly just scraps that I've cut up. A lot of this is things that I've gotten on clearance, scrap papers, things that I've gotten from Temu. The star of the show today is going to be some little inexpensive stickers that I got from Temu. They're like little birds, a variety of birds. I'm going to be using offcuts of lace and ribbon and trim. And you can pretty much use whatever you want. I'm going to be using some book page. I've got some decorator paper, some lace offcuts, washi tape. And this project, I've got like here some little pearls and my bow pins. These have quickly become my favorite new thing, and some little loose charms. But you can, as you can see, there's a variety of things. I wanted to give you an idea of some of the stuff that you can use in this project. One thing that I did not show, and let me see, me get that out, is going to be if I can find it. Of course, I thought I had gotten everything that I needed for this video together before I started, and of course I did not. But it's basically what I'm looking for is gauze. You can use like tulle or chiffon if you want to, but I kind of liked the messy look of the gauze, and so that's what I'm going to be using as my background filler. Oh, here it is right here. And this is just basically medical gauze. Same thing as cheesecloth. So if you guys have access to cheesecloth, you can use that. This is basically all gauze is cheesecloth anyway. So let me go ahead and take a piece of that out. You don't really need much for each individual one. All right, so now that you can see the things that we're going to be using for this project, I'm going to show you again. This is what we're going to be making. This is my bird's nest, dangle, and charm. Actually, bird's nest tab and charm. And I'll show you in my next, let me show you one of the things that I did with the little charms, and I'll show you this one in an upcoming video, how to make this little project right here. Can you guys guess what it is? Or can you guess how many pockets it might have? Anyway, this is an example of my pretty little bird's nest dangle tab, and it's just I think it's just super adorable. But anyway, that's going to be on another video, an upcoming video. But let's go ahead and get into it. This is what we're making today. Isn't that sweet? All right, give me a moment to clear away my things and we'll get started. Okay, now that we have a clear spot to work on, we are going to start with our base. And you can choose any shape that you want. I just don't happen to have a circle punch, so I have to use what I have. And the same for you. If you don't have a circle punch, you don't have these punches to match these, you use your circles, you use whatever you have available to you. You don't have to go out and buy anything. You're great to just use these. But how I do mine, I kind of like them a little sturdy so that they can hold up to being tabs. Some of them I backed with another, this is cardstock, and another I backed with, music paper. And basically it's just cardstock that I've glued to a piece of vintage music sheet, and then I cut it out with my my punches. Then as you can see, I did then inked it. I distressed it, and basically all I do to ink this area up here, I've probably showed you in another video, but if you don't have tea-dyed paper or tea-dyed cardstock already available, you basically can just take your distressed oxide or any ink that you use to age, and just put it on your brush. My brush has been well loved, and you just basically you're going to go over it lightly until it begins to get distressed. I'm not going to show this whole process, but basically that's all you're doing, and you're aging it like that. But while I am at this point, I am going to be aging my gauze or cheesecloth. And so basically I'm going to just distress it the same way, rough it up a bit, because remember, this is a bird's nest that we're trying to create on a tab. So there's all kinds of things that you find in bird's nest, and generally they're more aged or grungy things that you would find in a bird's nest. So we're going to do that, age this up a little bit. Or, if you're prepared, like I usually don't get to do a lot of this stuff ahead of time, so I don't get to do a whole lot of tea dyeing or coffee dyeing. But you're certainly, if you want to do this project with coffee dyed cheesecloth, you're certainly welcome to do that. You do it however works best for you. If you already have stuff that's tea dyed on hand, then go for it. I currently do not, but I'm showing you how that you can do this project even if you don't have those things already readily available. And just like that, that stark white is gone, and we now have this nice aged piece of cheesecloth or gauze. And today I'm using the vintage photo, and as I said, that's a way you can just distress your paper, distress your cheesecloth, and it takes 5 minutes as opposed to making tea, soaking your item, drying it, laying it out. I mean, although I do love tea dye paper, and I do have a collection of tea dye paper, but it does take a while. I live in an apartment, so I don't have the luxury of like laying it out on the grass or anything like that. So I don't have it always available for projects. But anyway, let's move on because I am talking. Now this is the base. As you saw in the other one, this is my base, and this is my stickers. You can use any kind of stickers. It doesn't have to be birds. It can be butterflies. It can be whatever you want. But since I got these from Temu, I wanted to make a project using them. So I'm just going to pick out some really pretty ones that I like. There's so many pretty ones in here. And let's see the ones that I want to use for my focal point. Some of these are kind of small for this big one, so I guess some of the smaller ones can go on this. So let's get a variety of colors out here to work with, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Oh, that's a pretty one. That's a pretty little bird. I already used this one on the project that I showed you, on the project that I'll be bringing to you in the next video. Oh, he's sweet, that blue one. Let's see what else we have over here. They're so gorgeous. Okay. I think did I get this guy? Yeah, I got him already. And it seems like in this pack, there's 2 of each that came with this pack. And let's see. Let's see if we can find one more pretty one. He's kind of cute, and he'll go with some of the things that I have. That hummingbird is great. And of course, you can use, like I said, any of these that you like. Did I get a green one? Yes, I got a green one in there. And make it your own. It doesn't have to be bird stickers. As I said, it can be insects, it can be butterflies, it can be stamps, it can be whatever you want to put as your focal point. But anyway, so let's go ahead and cut some of this. We're not going to cut a whole lot, but we're going to just cut like a little patch to make messy. All right, and we're going to cut this down into little squares, or little, however you want to do it, just enough to get it as a backdrop. All right, and we'll set that to the side. We'll set our little stickers to the side until we're ready for them. And we're just gonna fuss that up a little bit and come over here with our glue and section off a little area. If my glue will come out. Hopefully my glue won't give me too many problems today. Okay, there it is. And so we're basically going to put some glue down on this little left section so we can get our little cheesecloth or gauze down. And you want it to be messy. You've never seen a neat bird's nest, and so that's what we're going for. So it's kind of messy and haphazard, but natural. And then over here, after you glue that down, let's see, where is my washi tape? You can choose any kind of washi tape that you want. It doesn't have to completely match your bird, but if it does, that's great. I think I'm going to stick with this washi tape today, since that's what I used in my original, but you're free to use any kind of washi tape that you want. And so we're just going to take a little piece over here, and let's add a little glue. Rip that little edge off. We're going to add a little bit of glue. If you got washi tape that sticks really well, then you don't really need to glue this part, but just for extra coverage and just to be on the safe side, I want to glue this. And so we're going to just stick this piece. And I like the washi tape that has the writing in it, because that gives it a little bit of extra interest. I don't know what that is under there. It doesn't matter, because we're going to be punching a hole through that anyway. All right, so now we're down to this part. We've got our cheesecloth and we've got our washi tape. Now we go in and we pick a little background for it. I've been using this. This is a piece of that trim that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So I've been basically just taking that and plopping it down haphazardly. It doesn't have to be straight, doesn't have to be organized. This is one of those messy free-for-all crafts that will still look great in the end, but you don't have to be like so pristine with it, is what I mean. So we're just going to plop that down anywhere you see fit, and then we're going to choose our bird. So which bird? I actually think I like this little bird for this one. And so because this one has the white border, I'm not too thrilled about that. So what I am going to do is ink that up a little bit, just to kind of mute that down and give it some age. And I do like these stickers because they do, I don't know if you can see that, but it does stop a little bit before the edge, which makes it super easy to know where you need to pop these off at. And then I say that and then it doesn't want to pop off. Come on now. See, this is why I don't like to say things on camera. And there we go. It looks, oh my gosh, peeling stickers is not my strong point. So you decide how you want your little guy to lay across, and then you can add glue to it if you want to. I will add glue to the, I think I will go back in with a little glue. I'm not really sure how long the stickiness is going to last on these products that I got from Temu because they were very inexpensive. Very super cute, but very inexpensive. And I haven't tested them like for long wear, so I'm not really sure how wonderful the adhesive is going to be. So it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm just going to add a little glue there and get that stuck down. And that's the main part of your little craft. And then we'll just go ahead and choose a dangle that we want to go with this one. I think I'm going to go with this bronzed one. And then we're just going to stack up some things that will match the little bird. And I think I want to go with some of this, a little piece of that, maybe that one, and a piece of paper. I'm going to do a little piece of paper, or maybe I'll do book page on this one. And you don't have to worry about inking this book page unless you want to, but it's totally not necessary. I'll go ahead and bring that down just a little bit because I want this one to go in the back. And then just kind of layer it is what we're going to be doing. And then put your little book page on there, and then a little bit of trim. And then I'm going to finish mine off with a pearl. Well, actually, let's add a little charm to this one as well. And to add that onto there, we're just going to poke a hole in this little lower right corner. You can add an eyelet if you want to, but to keep it simple, I'm just going to make it as is. And then we're just going to put a little ink on there so that it doesn't, stand out as being, new. And then we're just going to put that through there. It's not really that hard to do, but for some reason it wants to be hard to do on camera. And there you go. You have your first little bird's nest tab and charm. And that'll look great on you can use these to add to book pages, to edges of book pages, like I showed you with that project. These can be, you can stick these on tags. You can do all kinds of things with these little cute guys. And since we have our products out here, we're going to go ahead and make a couple more, because these will be great for some upcoming journals that I'm working on. All right, so let's try one of these, and we're going to go with, who are we going to go with this time? Will you fit on here? I kind of wanted this, I kind of like for them to fit on the entire thing that I'm using. So I did have some small birds. Let me go back in and see if I can find a smaller bird. Oh, here's a really pretty one. And that's one thing about these. They do come in different varieties. Oh, I think that one's sweet. All right, so let's go ahead again. And this time we're going to add some more of our little lace, and you can make it, shape it however you like. And again, we're going to go over here and add some glue to the left side. Do about halfway, since we're going to add some washi, and then just muss that around until you get it to where you want it to be. Secure it with a little extra glue if you want. And then we'll take some of our washi tape. Oh, this is really pretty. And I love this washi tape. I got this one from Temu. But look at that. I didn't really, in the review, I didn't really show you guys that well. But anyway, isn't this pretty? Look at how great this is. And this was a really, pretty substantial roll from Temu. And I think it was like $1.50 or $2. But I love the way it's got the writing, the different fonts, and then intertwined with pretty flowers and numbers. So anyway, that's why I chose to use this one. I really, really love this one. So we're gonna cut a spot of that. You can rip it. You don't have to make it. It doesn't have to be, well, actually, I think this one kind of really needs to be ripped. I mean, not ripped, but torn. That's the same thing. Cut, because it's washi tape, but it's not it doesn't seem like it's that terrible, and I don't want to muss it up that much, so I'm just gonna cut it. It's not much more effort to cut it. And so we're just gonna add a little bit of that to it. And I love this one. And we're gonna try to keep it within the parameters of the thing as much as possible. And we'll see. Yeah, this one does not want to, so we'll just tuck that in a little bit. It won't be that much, so we'll just tuck that around, and you can barely see it on the back side. Oh, that's gorgeous. And so then we're just going to take our little bird. Well, actually, let's add a piece of fabric here. What do I want to put there on this one? You can put a piece of fabric here, or you can put a piece of lace. I think I want to put this here on this one. I think I want to mix it up a little bit, and that's the beauty. You can do whatever you like. Have a little bit of extra fluff going over there. Off center or off kilter. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Again, just going to take away some of that brightness. It can be really distressed or it can be lightly distressed. It's up to you. Remember, it's a bird's nest. And art is how you see it. All right, and we're gonna go on the back with some glue. And I'm pretty sure most of you in the community, the crafting like era, I'm sure you've seen all of these things made before. So I don't claim to be original on any of this, but the things that I make, they're new to me, and they're pretty sure they're new to most people in the sense that everybody doesn't have the same materials. And so we're going to just go down here and poke a hole. And you can use your crocodile, Again, a crocodile is something that I cannot justify spending the money on currently. You know, being a single parent, I have to prioritize. My kids appreciate me for it. Yeah, I feel like food is more important than a crocodile, but one of these days I'm going to find one on sale and then I'm going to get it for myself. But until then, I'll be using my vintage hole punch. I do have a regular standard hole punch too, but I really kind of like this one. I don't know if you can see that, but this one has a diamond. This is like a diamond cutout instead of the standard circle. Of course, I do have the circle one too, but for little small things like this, I think this one is really nice because it doesn't make a super big hole, but you can still get your item through it. And so I think that one's cute. I think it's unique. I don't know if a lot of people have a vintage diamond one. So that I think that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna make the little charm that goes for that one. And since there's some green in there, I want to try to pull some of that green out. So we're gonna use that. And let's see. And then over here to the side. And I'm just choosing my bases, and this stuff has quickly gone to a mess over here. Let's see. Do I want to use that green on there, or I think I want to use that green. So we're going to take this, and we're just layering up lace pieces, and they can be all, however you want them to be. And then we're going to do this guy. And then we're going to, actually, I think I'm going to throw in a little bit of messy gauze. Because, of course, you can use that for more than one thing. And then this guy. And a little piece of lace on top. So let's see if we can get that one threaded through there and get all of those things at once. Let's see, did I manage? Yes, I got everybody. Got everybody. And you can choose. I'm gonna pull a little bit of that off just so that it doesn't look too messy. And then on this one, I'm just gonna put a simple pearl. And these little, beads, you can use any kind of bead you want. They can be wooden beads, they can be, glass beads, whatever you have. Or you don't have to use beads, you can use little dangles. I mean, not dangles, charms, whatever you choose in your project. And that's that one. I think that's very sweet, very cute. All right, and let's move on. We're going to do one more on camera, and then I'll let you guys go and have some fun on your own. I really think I like this size better. It seems like it fits everything I want to on there, and opposed to this one, I think the dangle looks better on the bigger one than it does the small one. But you could make this little dangle smaller to accommodate this, like make it shorter. But they're both very sweet, I think. But I think I like this shape better. So we're going to make one more of those, and then I'll show you the ones that we've made, and then I'll let you guys go and make some of your own. All right, again, we're going to just repeat the steps that we did earlier. And we are going to just glue this again. At this point, I don't think I need to repeat it. So I'm just going to be quiet and do it. So how is everybody? Well, I said I was going to be quiet, but I like to talk and the silence is awkward. So I hope everybody's doing great. You guys doing any crafting? Got any crafting projects coming up? Working on anything big right now? Me, I need to actually, I was talking about tea dye paper earlier. I need to tea dye some paper because I do have some upcoming journals that I want to work on, and I kind of need paper for them. I can't really tea dye it. I mean, I really can't have a whole journal without tea dyed paper. So let me see. Do I want that 5 on there or that writing? So hard to decide. Let's get the writing on this one, I think. Can we cut that? Yeah, I think we can. You still know it's a 5, or part of it anyway. Let's see. Okay, now it doesn't want to. So anyway, tell me guys down in the comments what kind of projects you're working on. And do you make videos? A lot of you that are watching, do you guys also make videos? If you guys subscribe to me and comment below if you have a channel, I'll go and subscribe back to you as well. All right, let's get this down on here. Try to get it over here kind of to the edge so you can still see some of that artwork once I put my little bird down. For some reason, I also really like this material with it as well. It seems like it gives it a really nice little base. That right there. And who's gonna get to go on this one? Let's see. I haven't done a green one. How does he look on there? I think he looks perfect on there. Did I do a green one on the other one? No, I did not. I think he looks gorgeous. Okay, so let's muss him up a little bit. And guys, as my backdrop or like tabletop right now, I'm just using craft paper. I rolled out some craft paper and stuck it down, not with glue, but like under the table itself with some packing tape, just to kind of keep it in place while I make the videos. Because I bought, as I mentioned in one video, I have those mats, and you probably will see the mat in one of the other videos that I've made that I haven't uploaded yet. But it really just did not show off things well because it was a very busy mat, and I kind of just bought it, as a surface to glue and ink on. But to make videos, it just really doesn't work. So I've got to remedy that. I'll probably get out to the store. I know it probably won't happen this weekend because I've got to go visit my mom. We got a prognosis that wasn't too great, so I'm going to be spending more time out trying to visit my mom, because you know any day could be her last. So anyway, I'll take care of that soon. That's kind of secondary right now. So for this, I just wanted to go ahead and get some videos done because this weekend I won't be able to do any because I'll be out there in Corsicana. And you just kind of hold that down until your glue adheres while we punch a hole in our bottom right. Okay, and get a little ink around the edge. And then let's sit that there while we make our charm. I actually kind of like that charm for this one. Should have switched that out. Let's see how that looks switched out. And then I'll make another charm for this one. I think I'll make a one that's a little shorter for this one, but I think this one is perfect for this one. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think that looks much better on that one. And that's sweet. I really think that's gorgeous. Okay. Now, we're going to make another tassel for this guy. Let's see. What can we use for it? Let's go ahead with our lace. Let's see. And does it have any pinks in it? No, not really. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of this to match this and cut that kind of thin. I also got these little shears from Temu. I think they were like 60 something cents. And then we're going to take a little piece of patterned paper and put it in with this one. And let's see. Put that down. So that little lace, and actually I want to put this down and then put this over it. I think I like that just like that without the added paper. Let's see. I think I like it without the paper. And then we'll put a little charm. And a little pearl. And these do not have to have pearls, but I think that will go with this one much better than the previous one. Yes, I think that's much more sweet for this little guy. Yeah. What do you guys think? I think that one's a lot better than the green. The green just was kind of throwing it off a little bit, but I think that nice muted peach and that little gold right there kind of makes that one look better. All right, so let me show you guys what I have so far and what we've made. This is the one that I made before you guys got here, the original one. Super, super sweet. And then we made this beautiful little guy. Very, very lovely. We made this pretty little girl here. And like you can hang, like I said, you can put these on bookmarks. You can put these on tabs. You can use these for so many things. And then this sweet little guy here. Oh, I just love this one. So which one is your favorite? Which shape is your favorite? Do you like the square or do you like the oval scallop? Let me know down in the comments, guys. And as always, thank you guys for spending your time with me. I know everybody's time is precious and I really appreciate yours. Hope you guys have a great day, a nice evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it may be when you look at this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.